Hey everybody, welcome back to the Impact. This is MAP16, Blood Bowl. And it's probably going to be the last one, I think. I don't like those two Archies up there. Trying to think, let's see. Can we get a good view of that back wall? I think if I go around to the right side, I don't think they'll be able to see me. Or maybe they will. I don't know. There's what appears to be a staircase over there. These won't protect me from a zap. That wall will. Alright. I think what I want to do, as much as it pains me, I'm going to go ahead and just blast that dude with a super shoddy. Then, that way I have it still selected for the specters. Alright, here we go. Oh, jeez. Stupid freaking... Yeah, that was a shit show. Alright, well, here we go. New strategy. Show 'em all. Just explosive love. Fuck subtlety. We don't need that around here. And we'll just snipe you. Okay, there we go. See? Overthinking at its finest. This is still going to be a little inconvenient. Can we get up there? Yeah, we can. Wait, no, well, okay. This will still work. Turns out that is close enough for a face rocket. See, sometimes I guess the meathead approach is the best approach. And this one would be definitely one of those instances. Especially when we have so much boom in our arsenal. Alright, there we go. I mean, really, the last attempt probably would have worked if I would have taken care of that last Spectre and had a bit more room to putz around, but I didn't, so it didn't. Yeah. Anywho, moving right along. In search of adventure and fun. Alright, screw it. Speaking of fun, we have a properly working chainsaw. With no block map to speak of. So, we're gonna have fun with it. And we got this again. Oop, hi. Hello. Goodbye. So, a couple things I wonder is, one, can I press that from down here? It kind of seems like there is enough of a, damn it, I picked up a box of shells. Some bitch. But, it kind of looks like there is enough of a gap where I can't do that. Two, will these ever respawn? I'm thinking no. Although it doesn't look like this has as extensive of an outdoor area as that one map did. So, I think we'll be fine. Because, Rotten Kumquat did mention that the main reason for the respawning suits was mostly for co-op in the previous map. Alright, let's drop a save. First of all, signs point to yes. Not that it matters all that much, but I just wanted to see if it was possible. Yeah, I had a feeling you wouldn't have to move too far to get up there. Unless it shot the guy who was literally just about to fire. Alright. Kind of wondering how many rockets I should be using here. Like, how many am I going to need moving forward? Well, at least it wasn't... Hurt 4 wasn't that intense. Alright. Why, hello, darlings. That, I'm guessing... Oh yeah, I don't have that enabled. I'm guessing that auto map is probably a secret, as always. I do actually really... Okay, yeah. I actually do really like the way that, that the dynamic mapping duo uses auto maps. Put it as a secret, usually make it visible. Make it so it's better at finding other secrets. Yeah, now we have the other disadvantage with the chainsaw, and that's that you can only focus on one enemy at a time, so I really should have pushed here sooner. Oh well. At least. Yeah, and also the relative lack of mobility. But hey, you know, at least we don't have like a technical limitation blocking us from having fun. Because really, that's the thing. I've always said the chainsaw is a fun weapon in concept. Damn it. There's a lot of shells. I shouldn't be too annoyed by that. But yeah, the chainsaw is always a fantastic weapon in concept. It's just pretty much let down by engine limitations. Okay. Double kill. Oh. Shoot. So the other thing, too, is I do have all this plasma. And I'm also not sure how much of that to use. You know, screw it. Let's just use it on you. Yeah, there we go. Excuse me. That is nothing but a scrolling wall. Alright, how many enemies do we have here? 187. Haven't found any secrets. Surprise, surprise. Did I already press that? I don't know. I'm kind of wondering how I would go about grabbing that, but you know, that's something we don't really have to worry about too much right now, so we're not going to do it. Thank you for going in the doorway that I was actively looking at. I appreciate that. Y'all are good people. Oh. Was fully expecting there to be some dude back there. Yeah, well, what you gonna do? Beautiful lighting. I like it. I'm always kind of a sucker for stuff like this. Like even when it was used in OG Doom and like E1M2, I don't know, I always thought that looked nice. Probably helps that I've been playing Doom long enough for stuff like that was actually genuinely revolutionary, so, you know. Alright, so, wait a minute. Oh, okay, that was always... I mean, it wasn't always like that, but... It's definitely a nice new environment. I see you, Chain Gunner. Excuse you, don't you dare. Alright, well, we have limited suits, presumably, so... we must be careful. Hi! Nope, nope, nope. Is the blood hurt floor? It is. Well, it wouldn't matter, actually, because I have a rad suit. Stupid chain gunners. As always... Oh, fucking... What did I get blocked on? But as always, chain gunners, the most threatening thing in the room. Alright, I don't like infighting pain elementals. I don't like pain elementals normally, but when they're infighting, screw that. Okay. Whoa! Alright, I want to get that blue face. I want to have a little bit of extra meat on me bones. I'm wondering when I'm gonna have to... Oh, jeez. That was exactly what I was gonna ask about. Is this... Oh, this isn't hurt floor. Okay. Or hurt air? Yeah, we'll go with that. I mean, it does kind of make sense in a way. I mean, as we all know, the atmosphere of hell is perfectly breathable. Why is that light? I guess it's just normal shade. It does look brighter, though, doesn't it? The one tile in the corner? Oh, well. But yeah, I guess that's just there for when this looks like an outdoor environment. But hey, you know, I like it. What about this? Okay, that is still not hurt floor. We got the Bazoik. I'm going to save that for health. Because, I mean, really, when it comes to melee, I've mostly been chainsawing. I know, it's a shock, but... Screw you. Screw you. Alright, very episode 3. Albeit with the benefits of limit removing. This does give me E3 M6 vibes, though. And I love that map. Yeah, I saw you in the corner of my eyes. Mine eyes. Oh, why are you... Why is he moving so fast? Okay, that's bullshit. There's like a fucking turbo pain elemental. Okay, now I gotta run way the fuck over there because he's just gonna infinitely spawn lost souls. Freaking dick. Alright. You have to be a little careful because of that. Thank you for demonstrating my issue perfectly, Mr. Lost Soul. I appreciate it. Alright, just want to make sure there's nothing else belching out lost souls. Doesn't seem like it, though. So, I think we're good. Oh, would you take care of him for me? Well, thank you. Where was that other one? There you are. Trying to blend in with the horde of imps. I see how it is. They can't save you. There we go. Any more? Aside from this guy. Got him. Alright, cool. Put the rocket launcher away and just go a little bit of daka on these guys. And you. Because screw you. Stupid chain gunner. And those guys, I do have something explosive planned for them. Actually, these guys too. There's too many of them. Imp Rocketing Community Project. Yeah. Alright. So, you guys just don't want to waste any rockets. Aside from those three. Okay, you know what? You're a dick. And there we are. Alright, well. Fantastic. I'm guessing this is just for the lift. Yeah, lift. Actually, let's get those boxes of bullets that are up there. Might as well. I did use a few of those while I was down here. Yeah, actually a few boxes. Perfect. Not just a few bullets. Is it just this one? And these two chain guns? Alright, cool. I can't just jump through the window, can I? No. Disappointment. And that just lowers... Yeah, okay. Oh. Shortcut. Sort of. There was a staircase on one of these. Was this one? It was. Or twas. Spectres! Hello, friends! Sorry. As usual, there's only room for one of us here. Man, this has got to be... I think I'm using the chainsaw more in this single video than I have throughout the duration of my channel's history. Thanks, UZ, or Z/GZ/UZDoom. I really want to grab those. Okay. Give? Thank you. Look at how perfect that was. It's almost like I planned it or something. I totally planned it. Alright. Good. Oh. I knew I smelled something. Something foul. Maybe 3 of them. Okay. I mean, I kind of get the impression that those cells are just a fancy way of telling me that, hey, it's okay. Lock and load. But my brain's been rewired by other wads. Like, Mank? That's not a big deal. Super shotgun. Revenant? Not a big deal. Super shotgun. Army of said beasts. Slightly different story. Alright, fine. I will allocate another 100 cells on yo sorry asses. Okay. I know there's a bunch of shells waiting for me at the beginning that I still need to pick up. Despite me wasting a few boxes. Because apparently Doom Guy's idea of picking up shells off the ground is grabbing the 2 that he needs and then just throwing the rest of them in such a way that they cannot be retrieved. Which I mean, hey, it's a pretty bold move, I gotta say. Right. There we go. I should probably also mention, you know, with regards to the cell thing, that I'm terrible when it comes to, like, playing RPGs and such, because I'm that guy who will just hold on to inventory items until the very end of the game. I will go to the credits with so many resources that it's actually kind of disgusting. So, just so you know who we're dealing with, or who you are dealing with. And I'm sorry. Actually, I think the worst part of that, part 2, is the fact that I'm also, like, a complete klepto when it comes to RPGs. Like, I will take everything that isn't bolted down and stuff it in my pocket. Then usually bitch when I'm overburdened and can't pick anything else up and have to constantly run back to the base. Oh, what? Oh, that was... I don't think I could have done anything about that, to be perfectly honest. When did I... Okay. I didn't save that far back, thankfully. I mean, that was an instantaneous zap. From the arch file that was, like, across the room, that was completely impossible. Yeah, because there was no cover either. I guess the best option would be to do this. Just go around here and hook around like that. Ugh. I don't think that was intended. In fact, that was probably like a 1 in a million sort of thing. Oh well. But, yeah, it's Oh, I see. Timing was a little different than I thought. I also didn't get insta-zap the second these guys showed up, so that's good. Hey, you, get over here. I said get over here, don't zap me. That was a lucky-ass stun right there. Okay, screw you. Got him. Oy. Alright. Alright, well, rockets, got cells. My cell signal's looking pretty good. Right, okay. So I don't know about that teleporter. What's this? Hi. What were you doing? Just... having a break, are we? Oh. So is that teleporter the way forward, or is this the way forward? Well, either way, we're going to go ahead and deal with baby spiders. Slowly insta... Whoa, hello. Right. Those are shoot-throughable. Got it. I don't want to go out just yet, because I don't know what else is there, and I'm scared. Could also use a little bit more armor. I'm guessing that teleporter probably takes me on top of the red key. No, maybe not. There's not enough room for that. It probably lets me get the red key in some roundabout way. Or maybe this does. I don't know. Actually, where does that teleporter lead me? Now I'm curious. Or is that just a destination? Oh, well, okay. It's a shortcut. I like shortcuts. Although I probably would not have enjoyed that very much with those spiders hanging around, so, hooray. Okay. I was sort of expecting something to happen when I pressed that, but it didn't, so... now I'm wondering what's going to happen next. I'd also really like those rockets. I wonder if that's actually a secret up there. Kind of seems like it would be. Well, let's see. I mean, one way would be to jump off of that ledge up there onto that other ledge. This doesn't take me high enough, so obviously that's out. I went in here, right? I did not go in here. Alright, we have 40 cells to use on you. We also have that other pickup. Freaking rationing cells. This is hilarious. On a level set that has shown absolutely zero signs of depriving the player of ammo. This probably has something to do with getting those. But, oh well. What you gonna do? I've stated my reasons, and I stand by them. Yeah, fine, I'll grab one. Just dump the other 6 on the ground. Okay, there we go. I also saw, I think, a blue armor, which is quite lovely. Okay, fine. There we go. Alright, we got it. Awesome. Well, I guess now we go back to the red switch and see where this takes us. I don't know, do we have anything that we need to go to? Wait a minute. What is that? Right there. I wonder if that's what that red switch does. Anything back here that we can maybe go to? There's that. Okay, I'm a little curious now. I'm a little concerned. Maybe it's because of that, the most recent Dimension of the Past video. But I don't think this set would do that. Wait a minute. Hold on, I just want to check something. Okay, good. Just want to make sure there was no way of worming your way behind that and getting stuck. Technically, this is a release candidate, so I do want to do a little bit of playtesting, in addition to my fun times. Alrighty. But anyway, I want to make sure that I've explored everything back this way before I go too far forward. Just how I roll. So that is still very much up. And now that other one, oh, right here. Blue key. Got it. Yeah, that's right. I do have it set to the key. It'll show the key doors. Alright, well, this is a waste of time. That's fine. That's fine. So I'm guessing secret number 2, or I guess number 1, technically, depending on when you can get it, is this one here. So I'm a little curious if I just missed something, or if it's just not attainable yet. So on one hand, it would make sense for it to be a, like, end game only sort of thing. But that hasn't really proven true in any other instance, so I don't know. Okay, I actually did need those bullets. I wasn't paying attention. I don't see any switches here, so... Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna go to the red switch. We'll deal with secret matters later. Boink. Alright, out we go. I do like those rad suits that just have no purpose now that hell has taken over this space dimension. Beautiful. Yeah, as always, as before, fascinating use of portals. And other tricks. Which I'm assuming with this one, I don't know, I haven't checked the map, but I'm guessing that wall probably just opened and the sky texture was changed via script or something. Wait, can I jump on top of that? Okay, this is where my flights of fancy are starting to take over. Sorry. Uppies, go uppies. Okay, well I'm seeing the blue key card over there. That's kind of cool. Alright, I'm just going to save here just in case I miss and get close. Okay, you can make it. Hooray. Not sure what this would do for you exactly, but, you know, might give you an advantage on some of the early fights. Alright. Surprise! And, oh, goodness gracious. Surprise indeed. Alright. Oh, hell to the no. Well, no, one thing you could do to make me use plasma. This. I know I could just teleport away. No, I can't. Okay. I could run down here. Oh, shoot. Where am I? Okay. I'm looking healthy. Everything's fine. Okay. Well, at least they can't hit me from the air. That's kind of swell. However, they can pretty much one-shot me, so maybe be a little mindful of what's going on. Okay. I do wish I would have switched weapons maybe a little sooner, but I didn't quite understand the gravity of the situation. Oh, okay, I can get to those. Oh, you little scamp. Wow, okay. So case in point about that whole one-shot thing. Grumble, grumble. Alright. Let's go back. Surprise, motherfucker. And we are going to go ahead and surprise the spider this time. Haha. Alright. And I'm guessing this just... yeah. I had a feeling. That's why I didn't bother with it before. Alright, where's the... there's the meatball. Well, one of them. Okay, he exploded. That's good. So now what we do is we go in here, and we wait for the other meatballs to arrive. And then we just deal with these guys, and... Should I take the elevator back up? Should I just kind of... okay, there's those dudes. Now where... there's the meatball. And of course RNG was not on my side. I don't know, how likely actually is a 2-rocket Kako elemental? I don't know. Okay. So, let's get rid of these guys. And now we'll just casually deal with you fellas. You fine feathered folk. Just kidding, they don't have feathers. That's just silly. Alright, well, we're looking a lot healthier this time. It's almost like knowing what's going to happen makes things a lot easier or something. Weird. And, wow, that's a lot of spawned enemies. Holy moly. Alright, well, anyway. I'm guessing all those dudes are probably behind the blue door. So, let's hop to it. Hold on, did I thought I heard a former human breathing. I did hear a former human breathing. 2 of them, actually. Cool. Well, now what? Wonder if we get more hellish corruption in the base, because that would be nifty. You thought I was going to say base, didn't you? Alright, anywho. Blue door? Blue door? Oh my god. Alright, fine. I'll use the map. Holy crap. Oh, okay. It's around this way. Okay, alright. For some reason, my head was telling me that this all wrapped around it. No, it doesn't. Alright, here we go. Why, hello there, sir. That it? Apparently one more. Been really funny if that were a former human. Alright, anywho. Although I think that's more of a slaughter map trope, but, well. Grab that, since I don't know if anything's just going to be scripted in. Yeah. So, now what? I don't recall seeing any obvious switches, so I guess I have to look for slightly less than obvious ones. Which is fine. I mean, these are secrets, after all. Alright. Probably something, like, really obvious that I just didn't look at. I mean, there is that that computer terminal, which as far as I'm concerned is functioning as expected. You know, I'm just gonna grab that. Why not? Alright. No sense in not leaving with a full load of bullets. Do we have anything that might be shootable? Perhaps? Anything that might be different on one side? Because really, I have a feeling that if I get the computer area map, getting the last secret is going to be somewhat straightforward. Maybe not fully straightforward, but at least somewhat. Maybe. No promises. See, I would almost think that it's somewhere accessible, like in here. Because it's just, it's right there, you know? Even if it's like a... No, okay. Hopefully it's not one of those things where I had to do something when it was still spacey out there. I kind of doubt it, though. I mean, it doesn't really seem like missable secrets are part of their MO. And I appreciate that. Right. And that is the one thing that I do miss from UZDoom in situations like this. Oh, jeez. I thought I hit that already. Apparently not. Okay. Alright, well, anyway. What would be the... probably that right there, if I had to guess, for the final secret? No, I could have sworn I already tried hitting that, but apparently I didn't, so, joke's on me. Isn't that pretty? Alright, anywho. I know this isn't exactly a direct thing on E3M6. I don't know what about this reminds me of it. Maybe it's just like the overall vibe, texture usage, something like that. But I like it, so... Oh, well. It's even more reason that I should have used the plasma gun more often. Oh well. What you gonna do? Anyway, that's everything, right? 233 and 3. So, let's move on to the next level. So I wonder if that, because, I mean, when I started this, there weren't that many monsters, so... I don't remember the exact number. Was it 187? There's a lot of monsters that spawn in from the script, so I wonder if that was done specifically to throw off the monster counter. Which either way, I mean, if that's the case, then hell yeah. Or it could just be that, you know, there's just that many scripted enemies. I don't know. Anywho, let's go ahead and hit this and go on to the last map, which is Spacetime Lab. Which this one apparently may or... Oh, nifty. This may or may not lead to game crashes. We'll see. We'll see. You finally reached the heart of this god-forsaken space station. It's a top-secret space-time lab, the very reason the UAC's lawyers made you sign so many non-disclosure agreements before sending you to clean up their latest mess. Something's fishy here. It looks like the UAC has accidentally created a confluence where multiple realities are converging. You don't know what they hope to accomplish, but surely this isn't what they had in mind. Alright. 403, 6 secrets. Alright, well, this apparently, they were dealing with, like, a lot of engine issues during this one. Pretty much just, like, infinite recursion just due to the way portals were being used and such. And, apparently this was a hell of a time for them to develop it, so, considering the portals in Episode 1 in the final map were very cleverly used, but relatively contained, which is to say nothing crazier than what you'd see in my house, .pk3. Very curious to see what could have possibly led to that. Alright, I just want some time to switch weapons to this. That way I can deal with you in a more appropriate way. There we go. Alright, and your children died to wall. Right, these probably... They can't be shot through. Okay. Alright, that's good to know. Oh, so they are actually a barrier. Alright, well... Had to test it for weaknesses. There are none, sadly. Okay. Now what? So we don't have a key for that area. We don't need a key for this area. I'll get back here. Coward. Cool. Nope, no dude over there. Well, this totally isn't a trap. Oh, totally isn't a trap. Okay. That's a surprise. Alright, that's cool. It's kind of a nice throwback to the sort of aesthetic we got before. We are in full, like, hell-based corruption mode. And I can respect that. Okay. Over me. Subtle hint, maybe? Subtle hint. Sans the subtlety. Okay, there we go. Whoa, 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 whoa. The chainsaw does kind of still fling you all about in the UZDoom base ports, but it doesn't feel as bad. And I think that's just because it connects more consistently. Like in that case, I'm pretty sure I would not have been able to escape that without damage if I tried doing that in the OG style engines. Got him. There we are. Those fellas woke up too soon. They might have actually been able to jump me if they calmed down and took a deep breath. But you didn't. Alright, so this one... Ooh, it opened. I heard a platform move. I'm just gonna book it up here. Nope, nothing. Okay. So what happened? Is there something I missed? Probably. Okay, well, we'll just grab our stuff. There it is. I'm trying to grab those bullets, but I think I have to go around for those. Get imped, I guess? Yeah, get imped. I mean, I think after the Imp Rocketing Community Project and its other title, Imping, I think we can use imp as a verb. I think we should, actually. Is this... Okay. Oh. And now we go uppies. Perfect. Oh, I see. Well, that makes sense. So we have the yellow card. Insert early 2000s pop punk here. And, would they be considered pop punk? I don't know. Pop punk is like the most... I mean, as much as I like some pop punk groups, that is just a contradiction in terms right there. But, oh well. What you gonna do, I guess? Well. Yeah, here we are. And save. Wow, I don't know what my brain was doing right there. I think it was because I heard the Archvile do something, and I was just concerned about other things. And despite it being being pretty prevalent, chain gunners were not at the forefront of my mind right there. All right, there was a health kit somewhere, right? Right? Those are shells. That is not health. It does make me feel better, but it's not health. There we go. Cool. So wait, would that mean that ammo in this game is mental health, and the other health is, like, actual health? I keep thinking I see a medikit, but then I, like, look again and it's just gone. So clearly, I need to pick up more mental health, so here we go. Alright. No, I think it is. I think it's that texture over there. Like, if I just glance at it, it kind of looks like it. Maybe. Yeah, let's go with that. Alright. I'm pretty sure I did leave health back here, though. And I do want to fetch some of that. Right. Maybe not. Maybe I'm all tapped out. Oh well, that's okay. We've got plenty of ammo. We've got blue armor. And, yeah, there's demons. So, we'll be fine, I'm sure. Alright, anywho. Up to the door. We've killed 67 so far. There we go, that helps. Helps quite a bit. I love little touches like this. Yeah. One of those things where in Doom maps, the areas that you don't explore are just as important as the areas you do explore in a lot of cases. I mean, you look at stuff like Have Eternity 2, and I mean, well, and also Have Eternity 1, I guess. Though to a smaller extent. But it just oozes atmosphere. Yeah, nice try, douche. Well, you just got in the way at a very unfortunate time. Actually, speaking of Have Eternity 1, I did end up probably doing the stupidest thing I possibly could have done with that wad. I decided it would be a good idea to just drop MBF on my... Oh, there's the arch file. On my 486 and try to run Have Eternity on it. Results were, not good. I'm not sure about the exact reason, because, like, even on map 1, it was just struggling hard. Okay, I thought I heard a Archie flame. There's the Archie flame. But I don't know if it's just... if it has to do with, like, replacing a lot of the assembly drawing routines with pure C. Or maybe it being more focused towards Pentiums, but... it does kind of seem like it could run better. So I'm just wondering if I should make that a project. Like, just trying to restore, like, more... Well, I'm probably not doing it myself, let's be honest. I'm not that good at rendering, but, maybe trying to replace what's there with more optimized rendering code and seeing how it works. Could be fun. I don't know. I'm sure when it gets to larger levels, it's probably not going to help, but... still, kind of fun to see how far that could be taken. Of course, then again, when was the last time anybody made a render or optimized for a 486? Yeah. I have fun torturing retro PCs, clearly. Ooh. We are definitely thinking with portals here. I love stuff like this. I genuinely do. Hello, E1M1. Well, that's just fun. I like that. Man, you had me at Star Tan, baby. Was that Star Tan or Star Gray? It's kind of like a mix of both, really. I can't remember exactly which texture it is. Because let's be real, I don't usually pick texture by name unless it's fire blue. Holy crap. Whoa, mama. I'm in fear for my life from the long arm of the spider. Okay. I'm in a very awkward position here, I gotta say. I really wish these cacos would get the hell out of the way of my bullets. That would be very nice of them. Because they are being, oh my goodness. I just want to shoot the spooters. Well, that's kind of what you deserve. Let's be real. Alright. Come on! I will be more aggressive towards them because screw them. Oh, God! And that's one of those things, you know that would have been an 80. You just know it. Alright, can I kill the skeletons now? Alright. So, starting to think that might have been a slight hint. Holy cow. Well, that was fun. Actually, it was fun. I like how there's still just imps up there. That's, them two fellas are dedicated. Oh, I was hoping they'd be closer to that. Okay. So I wonder... Oh, no, your memory serves you well sort of thing. Okay, this isn't hurt floor. That's good. Good for me, anyway. And that is probably... Yep. Probably inaccessible. Right, brilliant. Alright, I got just the thing for you guys. And now this is using id maps wisely. I'm guessing this area back here doesn't do anything. Nor does this, because, well, that would interfere with that other staircase. Although, we are using the fancy UZDoom, so... Okay, for a second I was thinking Crusher. But we are using the fancy UZDoom, so... I'm sure you can make it work. Oh, you... Yeah. Get fucked. Oh, come on. Just die. Thank you. Thank you for your eventual cooperation. Ugh. Oh, God. Alright, that's it. No more Mr. Nice Doom guy. I am still counting my cells, because, that's the thing. If I am given a BFG, I want to have fun with it. I want to be able to just kind of... Okay, you know what? There we go. Why am I being such a tyrant when it comes to ammo consumption? Like, the hell, man? Oh, right. That was literally E1M1 muscle memory right there. Damn. Though I am going to be very unapologetic about this chainsaw use because, honestly, how often do I get to have fun with the chainsaw? Not very often. Hey. Must have been taken from the pre-ultimate WAD. Oh well. I don't remember this. Okay, well, I guess we go back now. Does this take us anywhere? It does. Well, I guess you get rewarded for breaking your E1M1 muscle memory. So thank you. Much appreciated. And there we go. Here we go. Kind of wondering whether to put the overlay portals setting back on. Alright, you know what? Yeah, get stunned. Get wrecked. Alright, so we do have one cell pickup back in the E1M1 area. Alright, well that's blue key. We can't actually get there. Let's go to the other non-key door. So where does this one take me? Okay, so this is the final area, clearly. So we are meant to go into this in a certain order. Which makes sense. Portals. It's funny. Oh, you clever girl. So now we're in... Is this Heretic? Because this looks like part of E1M1 and Heretic. Yeah, it is. I love it. I love it. I gotta say, putting Doom textures on this is obviously very transformative, because, I think you would be forgiven for not recognizing this right away. Alright, well, we've done the E1M whatever thing. Of course you're a vial. Oh, you... Stupid door. Always working against me. Yeah, we'll pick that up. As well. Oh. Someone didn't finish the door. Someone's about to get fired. Alright, blur sphere, not blue sphere. Not quite that lucky. Of course, then again, who knows? The blur sphere might actually be a better option. In fact, generally speaking, with modern mappers, if you do get a blur sphere, it is a good option. Actually, no, it's kind of 50-50. Because it is either going to be the best option, or it is going to lead to your almost immediate downfall. There's really no in-betweens there. And yeah, I'm still salty about that one blur sphere in Scythe, where you teleport on top of that, and next thing you know, there's 3 cyber demons just annihilating you. It's great. Thanks, Eric. You douche. I say that with the most love possible. Oh, man. Yeah, I gotta say, this geometry actually looks pretty damn good with Doom stuff. Okay. That's, an aggressive number of lost souls. Let me... through, you stupid ass. I heard a vial. Which weapon do I want to use? Either way, this was definitely the right way to do this. Okay. It's plasma time. So there's... that's where the arch file is. Found him! Health is looking great, as always. Is there health in here that I missed? I know there's also a secret area that I didn't get to yet. Right about here-ish. Found it. I know my heretic, kinda. Not really. Okay, Archvile, can you come to me? There we go. Ugh. Overextended myself a little bit there. I don't think this door can be reactivated. No, it can't. So I don't know. Could be intended. Or intentional. Because, you know. Cheese preventation. That's a word now. Words are created when they're first spoken, you know. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. Okay. So, I would like health. I don't know about that blur sphere. That seems maybe a bit ill-advised. Screw it. I don't actually know how much hit scan there is out here, so, maybe it is a good idea. Got him. Yes, give me that. Thank you. Yeah, it turns out that was not the best option. It would have been fine, I think, earlier on. Oh, never mind. That guy can't snipe me from across the map as easily, so I'll consider that a win. Anywho. Yeah, I think that would have been a decent option earlier on, because the Lost Souls would have basically just smashed into each other. Alright. Okay. I was wondering why that door opened. Thankfully I didn't have to wait long for my answer. Dude, die. Thank you. You too. Alright, yellow key. Perfect. We're looking very healthy. Everything's normal. Ooh, very nice attention to detail there. The docks never looked so crispy. So what I'm kind of wondering now is if that secret near the end is still there. Yeah, the one that would actually take me into the lava lake. Alright, well, let's take a look real fast. Yeah, I don't know if... Oh, that's misaligned right there, so it probably is something. I'm trying to remember how to actually go there. I don't play Heretic every day, okay? Oh, right, it's here. Alright, there we go. Had to try it. You never know. Right, so down here, this is the area I was afraid of. Yeah, I guess there probably isn't anything out there. So I have the map, don't I? Yeah, I do. Okay, so yeah, this area is just not accessible now. Alright, well, we got the key. That's the important part. Is there anything else I missed, perhaps? I don't think there is, but no harm in double checking. Oh yeah, there we go. Now that was useful. I could use some shells, because I have a feeling I'm not supposed to be using shells this much, but I am. So, sorry. Also, can I squeeze between those? I mean, I can't really think of very many reasons why I would have a rad suit, although it would make this arena a bit more viable for fighting. For fighting. Alright, well anyway, let's go back to this area. Hopefully I don't regret... Oh, even takes the heretic torches. I just noticed that. Anywho, grab some shotties. So, no other spawns. Okay. What if that happens later on? So, did I leave any shells behind? Or perhaps bullets? I did. Hallelujah. I don't think there were any in here. Because I grabbed the bullets that were back there. Yeah, this area's just kind of... It's kind of nuttin', you know? Nuttin'. And this one's just green armor, which... couldn't even pick it up if I wanted it. But I don't want it, so that kind of works out. Alright, well. God, I do love the use of portals. It's just really cool. I enjoy it. Alright, here we go. Now, where are we? Whoa. We're in hell. We are truly in hell. Yep. Okay. Forget that happened. Whoa. Yeah, you know what? You guys can come to me. And as an aggressive number... Oh, right. Yeah, this is a portal, so they can't actually see me right now. Yeah, you can actually hear that. The sound cutting off. Sound propagation through a portal would be very difficult to try to do. Well, that's a cheese. But you know what? They're lost souls, so screw them. I did the same cheese in probably the original Impact, but I know I did it in my house towards the end. Wait, where's he? Did I see another one? I thought I did. Yeah, I did. Okay, he just went back into his home, I think. Alright, cool. Oh, I hear you back there, you bastard. Well, that was just delightful. And very satisfying. Seriously, where... Oh, there's another level. Okay. There's another lost soul somewhere. I wonder if this is the area that caused all the problems with the engine. Because I think... Oh no, that doesn't... Okay, those don't lead to separate areas. I thought they did for a second. Whoa. Oh, that's why I couldn't move. Screw you. Get back here. Screw you too. Alright, what else we got? You can hear plenty of enemies. Man. Cool architecture. I'm glad I was able to exterminate the lost souls. Yeah, this is one of those cases where I kind of missed not being able to look up in the UZDoom thing. It is so funny how different, like, UZDoom WADs, or PK3s, whatever, tend to feel. Oh, they're too stacked. Okay, well, good thing I almost finished up the second thing. Oh, I see you over there, you son of a bitch. He did. Remember, always look for errant arms. And dude's just chilling out in the shadow. Oh, that was close. Oh, hi. I knew I heard a Manx somewhere. Just wasn't sure where. There we go. That's a lot of dudes. Alright, fine. I'll play your game, you rogue. And there you are. I thought I'd have to run further. Blech. I thought I would have to run further to frag you. The answer was no. I did not have to run farther. Okay. What? I actually kind of wonder now, what exactly does auto-aim do if there's two possible candidates? Like, I mean, I think it would be pretty obvious if there was one at your level and then one below your level. Or above your level. You know, I think it would take, like, the one in the center level would take precedence, right? So what ends up happening if there's one above you and one below? Which of those get precedence? Oh, you're still alive. Now you're not. There we go. So many important questions being asked today. Okay, well. I figured it was a little weird that was on a pedestal, but hey, we got some rockets out of the equation, so I'm not going to complain. Yep, more heretic torches. This is really cool. Very good use of multi-story shenanigans. Art file? Okay, how many of these opened up? How many vile creatures are we dealing with right now? There's definitely more than just those two. Throw that out there. See, good thing I saved the set. Fuck you. Seriously, fuck you. How many more do we have? I hear one more, or I hear a vial. I don't know if it's one more. I think he's above me. Oh wait, kid, you bother me. Oh, that is not ideal. Okay, there we go. Handled. Well, see, I can still use the shotgun. So there was also a Hell Knight wherever I teleported. There you are. Little bastard. Got him. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Outside of that zap, which is really the main source of my health loss. From someone who was falling off a ledge and didn't take a pain state because he's a jerk. But that's fine. It's all, everything's fine. Alright, let's go ahead and just pick this area clean. Oh. Okay, right, yeah. That's the way without using the teleporter. Got it. Outside of that, though, we do have all the keys. So that's good, I suppose. Where does this take me? Oh, okay. It's just right up there. Convenient. Yeah. That's, I think, the thing that's so disarming about Impact in general. Just the fact that it feels so close to vanilla Doom while still having all those fancy GZ features. It's quite lovely. I do enjoy this. And there was one more back at the beginning. Let's go ahead and grab that. Or, yeah, the beginning. I guess that is kind of an appropriate way of describing E1M1 of the original Doom. Wouldn't you say? There we go. Now back we go. Cool. So we have this. We're only missing the blue key. We're actually pretty far along. If the kill count is to be trusted, which you never know. Alright, what do we got? What's going to happen next? We're going to kill a chain gunner. Which, I mean, pretty much describes a pretty good chunk of the experience to this point. Oh, come on! Got him. Alright, I'm just gonna have to wait till the projectiles clear out and then just book it, I think. And time to book it. Let's go! I don't really know where I'm going, so I'm just kind of wandering around in a very aggressive fashion, with the main objective being not to get hit. I don't know how I avoided getting hit there, but that's fine. I saw something running around back there. I was mistaken, clearly. So it does seem like a BFG is not in the cards this time, unless there's maybe a part 2 to the fight. Which I'm okay with that. Not everything has to have the BFG after all. In fact, in a lot of cases, restraint is very often appreciated. This also is a very different vibe from the original, from the episode 1 finale, where it kind of felt a little slaughtery. I'd say like go to at levels of slaughter, obviously, not like Cosmogenesis, because I'm pretty sure UZDoom would just explode if he did that. So I think the most intense slaughtery experience I ever threw at UZDoom was Okipluck using Russian Overkill, and actually handles it pretty well, I think. Your mileage may vary. It all depends on the single core performance of your system. Because, yeah. Funny enough, a scripting engine isn't something you could just very easily multi-thread. Okay. Wow. Okay, there we go. That went reasonably okay, I think. It's probably saved now. I'm saving. There we go. Is that... Oh. Hi. You know, I did see you from down below. Then I kind of forgot about you because you were hiding like a coward. Whoa, hi. Yeah, sure, why not? There we are. Perfect. Can I jump over yonder? I can. Hallelujah. This is quite moody, I gotta say. The lighting is it is dark on my end, don't worry. It's actually funny because it's one thing that a lot of source ports don't really replicate very well. Oop. Oh, damn it, that was a major fucking waste. Oh, well. Oh, BFG. Okay. In entryway, that seems appropriately enough. I mean, technically there is a BFG at the start of entryway, you just have to be playing on multiplayer. Wait. Is it possible to go around that, I wonder? No, that whole thing's a line def. But yeah, I mean, just when you look at how oppressively dark this is, like, especially for hardware rendered stuff, yeah, generally speaking, things were a lot more washed out. So, I don't know. UZDoom, or the GZ crew did spend a lot of time... Oh, there we go. Getting their lighting to actually look pretty damn good. Alright, there we go. That's actually one of the reasons I avoided hardware rendering for a while, honestly. Kind of seems like I can just jump over that. I wonder if I can. No, okay. They thought of that. Alright, I think I just have to actually jump onto that. But I didn't, so we have to go around now. But yeah, there were a lot of little things, but now I don't know, there's enough parity when it comes to, like, DSDA, and there's enough just general quality when it comes to other methods. I'm just curious. Well, this is convenient. But yeah, I don't really see any reason not to use it at this point and gain the extra frames. I'm not that much of a purist, so as long as the gameplay feels roughly the same as vanilla, I'm good. But yeah, I mean, I've been doing enough, like, retro mapping that I've been playing Doom at 320 by 200 for, well, a fair amount of time lately. And I don't miss it that much, honestly. I really don't. Not really at that point in my life anymore where I want to play first-person shooters in a super pixelated, super low frame rate sort of thing. No, that was why... Shoot. Remember last time I tried playing Perfect Dark for the N64, which I know there's a decomp project available, so... Trust me, I'm aware of that. Not to mention the Xbox version, but... Yeah, I tried to play it on the N64, and I just remember it being a lot more playable than it was. Oh well, what you gonna do? Time has not been as kind to it. I'm a little curious about that teleporter, so obviously I could have taken that before. Was that just like an easier way to... Oh. Oh god, really? Grumble, grumble. Stupid arts file. Alright, well. What do we got here? Okay, those are more convenient. Ooh, I'm a cyber demon! Alright, I've got just the right amount of health for dealing with cyber demons. Oh, that was one cool reveal. Okay, good, I can run over that. This would have been very, yeah, okay. Whoa. Turns out if you're holding down a directional button... If you hold down a directional button while you're loading a save, things get interesting really quick. And by that I mean you lunge forward. Like that. I really wish that arch file wouldn't have zapped me, because, my goodness. Not to say I'd be able to withstand a direct rocket explosion, but... Still... Splash damage is kind of a problem right now. Oh, shit. Okay. Well, let me grab this real quick. There we go. We got it. Wasn't too bad. It was easy. First try. No problem. Really, though. A lot of room to fight him. It's all good. A little bloodied, but, you know, it's fine. It happens. This is Doom. It's kind of inevitable. Now I'm just kind of wondering, oh geez, can you imagine how much longer that would have taken if you didn't find the BFG secret? Oh, which, yeah, right down there. Nice. Okay. Oh, there we go. Shoot, didn't mean to do that. So we have, oh, we never actually picked up the blue key card, which is what we need to exit, I do believe. Oh, there it is. Tucked away in the corner. Safe from all those pesky rock explosions. So, now what? Now what do we do? Wait. Never did pick that up. It'd be funny if that actually worked. So there is a switch in there. Is that just a... It does look like it's just an exit switch. Yeah, that is the exit. We do have a few enemies. We do have a couple secrets. So I'm kind of wondering now what I missed. We've got this down here. There's a thing here. Right about yonder. Oh. Oh, okay. So, a little bit more ammo. Which is kind of a moot point right now, but that's okay. I do also appreciate how these levels seem to be balanced for pistol start. It's not really something that I do in like UZDoom based stuff. But yeah, I mean if you're... That is glowing. Oh, they're all glowing. Okay. But yeah, not really my first choice for a UZDoom based thing, but it is nice that it exists. So, anything over here? No. When did I pick that up exactly? I think it was during the Heretic section, wasn't it? So we do have one more. And that's that fancy hell area. Alright, you know what? I'm going to just go ahead and do this. Auto map. Oh, shoot. Did I accidentally bump the right button? I think that was what I selected. I think. Alright, always right. Oh no! Okay, so it's in the... What would this be? The penultimate arena? Right there. Okay. Let's leave E1M1 again. And that would be in the... Oh, that's Heretic. This one. Okay, so this would be on an upper level. Yeah, having the separate... It's kind of a double-edged sword, really. Because on one hand, having the maps separate makes it easier to see what's going on in that particular area. Is it that? No. I'm still going to grab that, even though it has absolutely no purpose right now. Well, that was silly. Anyway. But yeah, it makes it a little bit harder to tell what connects to what. So, yeah, double-edged sword. Wait, that's... Oh, multiple areas down... Or multiple ways downstairs. Sneaky, sneaky. Yeah, so how do I get over that way? Not like that. You go around. All the way around. Oh, no, that is... Okay. Alright, well, I need to get back up to the... No, I am at the tippity top. Hippity hop. You don't stop. I mean, it does kind of look like a jump, but can I actually... Alright, I want to save because I don't want this to take too long. It almost looks like I can kind of, maybe... Oh, what the... Release all keys, because, my god. I don't know if I can hook around. I don't know if I can gain enough speed by doing one of those. What if I just go straight over... This almost looks like it's too far. Yeah, I think it is. And this area looks like it's fine, but I don't have enough speed. I don't think I'm doing that right. I don't know if that's actually possible to do in UZDoom. Actually, wait. Because it seems like it builds speed while the screen's fading. No, it doesn't. Okay. Alright, anywho. So, brute force attempts, not that successful. It's just... So I'm not seeing a direct staircase up there. So it's definitely something else, right? Wait, was there a way up there? What about just jumping to... Damn it. Okay, that's... There we go. So, is there a way to get just directly up there, I wonder? Oh. Give. Thank you. Derp. Okay. Yeah, that was, I definitely made a mountain out of a molehill on that one. That doesn't get me to the secret area, but it does get me one step closer to the edge. And I'm about to break. That's too far to jump. And the secret is actually over there. Just, okay, I didn't think so. Gotta be able to make that jump, right? That seems... It really does seem to be just the way. I guess I could do a rocket boost? Oh wait, right, I don't have any health or armor. There is green armor back in the earlier part of the map that I never picked up, but I don't want to deal with that. Yeah, because that is definitely too far. This just seems to me like it should be more obvious than it is. So like, no, okay. Can't make that. I didn't really face it head on, but it just doesn't seem doable. Okay, what the heck? I mean, it really seems like there to there to there, but I mean, as we've already established, you can't do that unless there's another way. Kinda doesn't seem like it. It's a little strange I can walk in here. Nope, no sigil eye. Nope, that's nothing. Or it's possible that I'm overcommitting to something that's clearly not intended. I'm not going to rule anything out. You know, let's do... Let's turn that off for one. Oh, where was that? Overlay portals. Let's turn that back on. That is not giving me any more of a clue, to be honest. That just brings me down to the lowest level, right? Yeah, okay. Just wanted to make sure. Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, it really feels like the most direct approaches are just barely out of reach. Oh, those are stairs. Okay. Yeah, and that's one of the other problems with the overlay portals thing, because I'm like, is this a bridge? But no, it's just... Wait a minute. What are those bars there? What level is that from? Hold up. There's red bars there. What? Which level is that from? This one. Okay. Well, now we're getting somewhere. Maybe. Big emphasis on maybe. Okay. Chainsawing wasn't enough, as it turns out. Yeah, you know, that actually makes sense. UDMF does have multiple triggers for different types of attacks. Okay. So, me trying to save ammo despite the level being over apparently blew up in my face. Also kind of curious where those last enemies are. So let's do a quick... Yeah, one of those things. Do we have a monster closet? Yeah, right there, I think. Okay, where was that thing? No, it wasn't that. It was... Shoot. There it is. Yeah, there's 4 chain gunners that didn't come into the fray, which does make for the rest of the kill count. So I guess let's leave. All right, here we go. Boink. So do we have an outro text? I wonder. We do. Sweet. What is it with government officials and broken promises? The UAC lobbyists swore to God there was zero chance of opening a portal to hell in the I.M.P. Act, if the I.M.P. Act was passed. Zero! And yet here you are, once again fighting off Hellspawn in the UAC portal research facility. Oh well, at least you're getting your exercise. 2 bases down, 1 more to go. Sorry, Meatloaf, but 2 out of 3 ain't good enough this time. That's actually kind of funny, because I just made a reference to that in when I was chatting with my dad yesterday. Oh well, anyway. You board your shuttle and set course for the UAC base on Mars. Even from space, you can tell this one's gonna be a bitch. Hell's been busy. Final stop, Hell on Mars. Nice. Okay, well that was Impact Episode 2, and I'm already looking forward to Episode 3. So yeah, hell of a lot of fun there. The last map was definitely not as explosive as Episode 1, but I would say it was more interesting in general. And just like the little throwbacks to just the opening maps of Doom, Heretic, Doom 2, that was just fun. I enjoy stuff like that. I don't know about that one secret at the in that one hell section. It kind of seems a bit underwhelming for what you get from it. Although that being said, it was relatively easy to find. You just need to be, you know, not using a chainsaw for it. Whoopsie. I don't know. But, yeah, very enjoyable. So, thanks to Rotten Kumquat for reaching out and having me test it. And thank you to him and Lady Nims for making this. It's been a lot of fun. And, like I said, just eagerly awaiting Part 3. But I'm going to go ahead and sign off here. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Take it easy.